After years of waiting, it's finally here. A PlayStation Pro controller. Let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so my DualSense Edge finally came in. I live kind of a ways out from like mainland Japan, so it took a little bit. It had to come on a boat to get to me, so that's why this unboxing is a little bit late, but it's here. So let's unbox this thing, and I will tell you right now, this box it's pretty big, and it's heavy. Way heavier than I was expecting. Alright. So, in classic Sony style, it is a box inside of a box, and the box inside is plain. We've been seeing this since the PlayStation 4s. They've been coming with just like a plain white box. Ooh, okay, so this opens up nice. It's going to pivot open, and inside is a protective cloth bag. And here is the case. Let me move the box. And it's a hard plastic case. It's not what I was expecting. For some reason I thought it looked like a softer case. Here is the flap, which I cannot get open. Let me grab a spudger real quick. Okay, it's just Velcroed, and then that's how you're going to be able to charge the DualSense without taking it, or while leaving it in the case. Alright, oh, the top is super heavy. I'm guessing because of this cable. Yeah, this cable's really nice. It's a nice braided cable with PlayStation branding, as you can see right there. And the DualSense has a little cover on it to protect it for shipping. And let me put this off to the side for a second and show show the other stuff that comes in the case. So you're going to have the lock for the cable when you put in the top. These are going to be the back paddles. These are the back little button things, which I'm really interested about these. And it seems that people like these ones, so I'm thinking those are the ones I'm going to use. And then there's going to be different size sticks. So you're going to have a low and like a medium. And then of course you'll have the classic height ones. All right, so let me put these back real quick. And get the case out of the way, because that's all that's going to be in the case. And let's get to the controller. It's a lot lighter than I was thinking. I'm guessing because the box was so heavy that it makes this feel light. So this is what the front looks like. You can see all the branding up here. You can't really feel it on there. I mean, it's there if you run your nail across it. It's there, but you really don't feel it with your fingers. But you can definitely see it in the light. That actually looks really, really cool. This piece right here is not black. It's actually a blue color, which I thought it was black. These are the function buttons, which will get you to your different profiles and whatnot. And then your regular buttons, PS button, microphone button, your sticks, D-pad, and then your cross, circle, triangle, and square. Your share and your options button. So everything else, like right now, feels like a regular DualSense. Honestly, no different if you have it like this. It's going to feel the same. On the back, we have our trigger stops. So right now we are in full throw. Then we can go down to medium. And we can go down to low. Or short, sorry. So short. Medium, and full throw. Let me go through that one more time. medium, and short. That's pretty awesome. These are the spots, which I believe they are magnetic, to put the paddles on the back, and then this is the release for this front plate. Let's see if I can get it, which I can't. So the other videos I saw, they used like something like a actually I have one, like a toothpick, to move this release button over, and what that will do is it will release this front plate. Oh, it's not that easy. Okay, there it goes. So that's going to release the front plate, so you can remove the trigger. So if you had one go bad, or sorry, the thumbsticks. If you had one go bad, you pull that up. You can remove the thumbstick module, the whole entire thing. You buy a new one. I believe they are 20 USD. Push it in, push this down, and then you're good to go. So instead of having to buy a whole new controller, if you do get stick drift, I've personally never had it, but I know other people talk about it. So it definitely is a thing. But yeah, so on such an expensive controller, now you just change out the stick for, I believe it's $20, and then you're back in business. So let me grab these back buttons real quick. So I'll get these first, and nothing says left or right on them, so I'm guessing they just go either direction. They do look keyed, so if you look in there, there is a slot and a square, and these also have a slot. Oh, and yep, they are definitely magnetized, because that went right into its place. And right into its place. And you're definitely not knocking it off. You see? Yeah, so that feels really nice. You're definitely not gonna like unintentionally hit that, because you do have to be kind of up and out of the way to hit it. Let me try the other ones, and they come out super easy. But like I said, they're definitely not gonna come out unintentionally. So put that in there. And there, and then these would be more of the classic paddles that you usually see on Pro controllers, where they kind of sit where your fingers sit. If you use these paddles, I will tell you right now, you are going to accidentally push them, because it is the, you're not even going to be able to see that, but it is the lightest of touches. Like, that's engaged. And I don't know if you can see how little that is moving. So I'm engaging and disengaging. So engaged, like that. Just resting my hand on it, I automatically pushed them. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You are definitely going to accidentally push these ones. So I don't think I will ever use those. Where these ones feel really nice, because you have to move your hand. You have to move your hand towards them to use them. So something else I want to do is I want to check the weight of this versus my DualSense that I have modified with the Extreme Rate metal kit, so we can see a weight comparison. Get my trusty cooking scale. So a DualSense with an Extreme Rate Rise 4 real metal button kit is going to weigh 334 grams. The DualSense with that normal little nub trigger thing or button, 333. So 333 versus 300 and now it's 33. So they are exactly the same weight. So that's cool. It's not going to weigh at all different. The only unfortunate thing with this controller is the battery life, which if you have searched anything about the DualSense Edge, you will know everybody talks about the extremely small battery life. So I'm going to have to check that out myself because I have not used this yet. but we will see. Now, I am pretty close to my screen in my gaming room, so for me, it's not a big deal because I usually just have it plugged in anyway. I really rarely play unplugged. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cable lock. So here is the cable lock. You just flip it open. It looks like you just stick this in, close the top. Does it go in a certain way? Yep. So you just, this little tab's going to go down. It's the only way it'll go in. So push it in like normal. Then you will push this forward. And yeah, it's not coming off. So I personally kind of have an issue with this because for me, if something snags my cable, I do have kids, but they don't really play around, you know, in my game room. But if they did, I would rather this pull out of my controller real quick instead of pull my PlayStation, possibly damaging the port. I mean, most likely it would just pull off of the PlayStation, but I would rather that than maybe pull my PlayStation off my shelf or rip the DualSense out of my hand, which that's actually most likely what I would see, is that it pulls so hard that it pulls this out of my hand and I'm going to end up dropping it and then, you know, maybe breaking it. And I'm not cool with that. So me personally, I am not going to use this. I'm guessing it's for super competitive people that think that, you know, their cable might get disconnected at some point in their gaming. That's not me. So yeah, this is a first look at the DualSense Edge, which is Sony's first attempt at a Pro controller after so many years of us asking for it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for a bit and then I will probably do a follow-up review. If you have any questions, please leave them down below so then I can answer them in the follow-up. All right, if you're new here, please subscribe and give me a like if this helped you out. Sorry. So one thing I did forget to really show is the removable sticks. So these you just kind of pull on them, pull up, and then you see the replacement sticks. They have all these little notches, and what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of line them up. What you do is, okay, so they are in a way keyed. It's very hard to see, but there's a slot in here, right here by my thumb. And that slot lines up with this slot right here. So what you could do is you could just kind of spin it until it kind of falls down into place. And then you'll just push in with your thumb and you'll hear that loud click. So let's do it on this side too. I can see the key is right here. Put it in place. Oop. And there it is, it's in place. And these are kind of the old school style, like PS2 or 3 thumbsticks. The really domed ones. And yeah, they feel nice, but I personally just like the regular ones. So that's probably what I'm going to be using. Same, you just pull up, find that little keyway, and then push down, find the little keyway, and then push down, and then you're back to normal. Yeah, I like the way these feel. I mean, I'm sure if I played with these a bit, I would get used to them. I really like the way these feel. They feel more grippy to me. The way the edges are knurled and the center part is kind of sticky, for lack of better words. So, yep. Like I said, any questions, please ask them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.